Hey, what's up guys? It's Flex and welcome back. So as you guys know, I've already installed a lot of ambient pieces on my 2016 Mercedes-Benz C300. In today's episode 5 of the Ambient Light series, I'm going to be installing something really unique. Last time I installed some ambient vents which looked awesome. They turned out amazing. But to complement that, today I want to install some ambient light strips on the back of the two front seats. And you're probably wondering, where am I going to put ambient lights on the back of these two front seats? Well, there's actually a crease right on the top of each of the seat where I can actually sneak in a really nice fine light tube. And it's a color changing tube just like any other ambient pieces that I've already installed. So I want to thank DMP Car Design for sponsoring this video and providing me with the product. And if you want more information on the product in this video or other ambient pieces I've installed in previous episodes, use the link in the description below. Well, as always, let me show you the part and then we'll get to the install. So here is the entire kit. Here's one side here, another side here. Let me show you how it works. So this connector right here and here, these will actually emit the color changing light, and they will plug here and here of this optic tube that will shine the light. And this optic tube will actually sit on this plastic holder that will be installed on the back of the seat. So I have one side for the passenger side, one for the driver side, and the wires both meet up to this connector here. So this connector, I can run it to the front of the car to the main wiring harness I installed in episode 1 that powers up the door trims, center console, and front footwell lights. Or I can use this splitter here and tap into the center armrest vents that I installed in episode 4 of the Ambient Light video series. Tapping into that is going to allow this whole system to power up, but also get the same color changing effect with everything else that I've already previously installed on the car. To prepare the strip, I'm going to first take the optic tube and snap it into place onto the plastic holder. Next, I'm going to grab a Phillips head screwdriver and loosen the screw on the connector. And then I'm going to take one end of the optic tube, insert it into the connector, and then tighten down the screw. And I'll repeat that same process for the other end. And once that's complete, I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other strip. Because I'm working with electrical components, I'm going to first disconnect the battery. I'm currently behind the driver's seat. Here's where I'll install the light strip. Here's the kit. To make the install easier, the first step is to take these connectors and wires and run it inside with a trim removal tool. Once the wires and connectors are installed, I can now install the plastic holder. Now that it's fully installed, the power wire I'm just going to run along the inside of the seat to the floor. Right here, I'm just going to repeat the same process for the passenger seat. So both holders are installed, one here and one here. And the power wire I ran along here to the floor and also on this side as well, where they meet up to the main connector. Again, I can route this to the front to the main wiring harness, but it's going to be a lot easier if I tap into these vents. And I'm going to use this splitter right here. I'm going to start by opening up the center armrest, and I'm going to grab a trim removal tool to pry off the cover holding the vents in place. Now I have access to the connectors. I'm just going to unconnect one of them. Now I'm going to grab my splitter and I'm going to install one of the splitter ends to that connector I just removed. And then the other end, I'll plug that back to the vent. And for the remaining connector, I'm going to plug that into the connector for the seat lights. Now I just need to hide all the wires and reconnect everything, and I'm done. Here's the final results. There you see it right there in the back of the seats. It looks awesome. Let's go inside. Check that out. It's powered the same way as the other vents. And of course, it can change colors just like the whole entire kit because it's tapped into the rear center vents. Yeah, this looks awesome. Well, there you have it. Another really easy install on this 2016 Mercedes C300. I think the 5 different ambient pieces came out awesome. There's actually one more that I need to install, so definitely stay tuned for the next video. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, hit like below. As always, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next time.